Ihsan Foundation for West Africa was founded 20 years ago on a simple but lofty idea: to make a difference in the lives of the people of West Africa. Today, Ihsan Foundation has touched the lives of more than 180,000 people through education and training programs, orphanages and orphan support, health programs, humanitarian programs, and emergency relief. There are more than 16 million orphans in the West African nations that Ihsan Foundation serves. Only in unity with caring people on the ground there and concerned donors like you can Ihsan Foundation make a meaningful impact on this tragic problem. Because of your support, Ihsan has supported over 300 orphans. And now in Nigeria, through our partnership with local government in Minna, we also house 19 orphans and provide infants with life-saving medical treatment. Waterborne diseases are the #1 killer of children in Africa and around the world. Nearly half of all people using dirty water live in sub-Saharan Africa. Our unity is helping to turn the tide where this most basic human need is concerned.
My name is Amina Darwish, and I'm the founder and president of Mercy in Action. Our goal is to end the world water crisis through holistic, interdisciplinary service learning projects. The greatest gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me was that He introduced me to Dr. Bangura, the founder of the Ihsan Foundation. And at some point in the conversation, he said, "We've been working in West Africa for the last 20 years. Which country do you want to go to?" After my conversation with Dr. Bangura, I went home and booked a ticket to Sierra Leone, and I started to panic a little, so I started calling everyone I could in his community and said, "Hey, does anyone know who this person is?" And alhamdulillah, every person that responded, it was a resounding yes, and it was a resounding they are good people. The Ihsan Foundation does amazing work. You can trust them. So alhamdulillah, I landed in Sierra Leone. They introduced me to the ministries, they introduced me to the university, they introduced me to the water company, they introduced me to really open doors that I couldn't have ever even imagined opening, except through the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and alhamdulillah, it was all facilitated through the Ihsan Foundation.
Ihsan has built water wells in Sierra Leone, Senegal, Cameroon, Niger, and Ghana to provide people with clean water for drinking and farming. Africa is home to the world's most youthful population, with almost half of Africans being under the age of 15. Since 1996, Ihsan Foundation has supported the education of over 6,000 students, employed scores of teachers, and built centers for education, worship, and community development in Sierra Leone, Cameroon, and Guinea. In Guinea, there are schools for men, women, boys, and girls, like Dar Fatima and Sankore Institute. And there are currently 5 mosques. In Cameroon, Biangoro Institute of Science, Technology, and Arts, or BISTA, opened in 1995.
We have graduated more than 2,000 students since the beginning. And each student, when they graduate, they come out able to read and write Arabic, and also having exposed to Islamic civilization, Islamic history. And along with that, because the school also has an integrated mosque, masjid, so they get also the tarbiyah that they needed. With the support coming from Ihsan, we were able to renovate the school, improve the infrastructure, and also all these orphans that we are supporting, a big majority of them go to this school.
Ihsan continues to work to improve the educational opportunities of West Africans through these ongoing projects and new endeavors like Ihsan Academy Darus Salam, currently under construction in Sierra Leone, and its tutoring programs to help poor students who attend substandard schools, like here in this community college in Guinea. We just launched a similar program in Sierra Leone that will benefit 450 students Ihsan Community Clinic opened in 2002 in Sierra Leone. It provides affordable health care for the public, trains nurses and healthcare workers, and has a mobile health unit that travels to remote village communities that otherwise have no access to healthcare. We also have plans to open Ihsan Health Center. It will provide subsidized and free healthcare, a pharmacy, lab, and surgery center. Ihsan Foundation's Farmers Assistance Program is dedicated to helping West African farmers escape the cycle of poverty.
Farmers are subsistence. They farm food to eat, that's it. And it's never enough. When what you farmed last year finishes, before the harvest of the new farm, you have no food. And that's called hunger season. And that's almost guaranteed hunger season. Every year, it's a very tough time for farmers. The average cost was about $150, and they used this to buy fertilizer, and they did their farming. It completely changed their life, and not just the life of these farmers, but it touched almost everybody in the village.
So far, more than 200 families participated in the program, and more than 300 people were positively impacted. Ihsan assists Muslims in fulfilling seasonal religious obligations by sending help to West Africa. These include zakat distribution, the Udia Project, and Iftar program. During the holy month of Ramadan, hundreds of people in Sierra Leone, Guinea, Niger, Cameroon, and Ghana benefited from your charitable donations.
When I think of Ihsan Foundation, I remember a little child. I remember an orphan who needs hand. And I see the connection between that child and the service that Ihsan is doing to help those children to get educated.
One word that came to my mind is, I would say, a game changer in an organization that basically changed the course of life of so many people and in so many ways.
When I hear Ihsan, I think about changing the lives of people, the life of the orphans, the life of the widows, the life of the elderly, the needy, and the poor. I think of good. I think of good work.
Please, help us in our efforts with these or any of our other projects on the continent with a generous contribution. Thank you for your continued support of Ihsan Foundation, and may Allah reward you abundantly.
يسألونك ماذا ينفقون قل ما أنفقتم من خير فللوالدين والأقربين واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل وما تفعلوا من خير فإن الله به عليم